What is up, everybody? The Real Training Productions 2025 back again, here for a brand new and very special unboxing video. In my last video, I did an unboxing and first look at the brand new for 2025 Trackmaster 3.0 Classic Gordon. And a lot of you guys really did enjoy that video. But recently, this past weekend, I did a poll for you guys, asking you guys if I should unbox and review the brand new for 2025 Trackmaster Thomas. And 95% of you guys voted yes. So in today's video, we're going to be unboxing and taking a first look at a Trackmaster model I've been personally excited to talk about for a long time, ever since Christmas break of 2024, the Trackmaster 3.0 Classic Thomas. Now, before we begin, I do have a couple of important announcements to make. One, of course, is regarding the Metal Collection unboxing of James and the Storybook Thomas. Don't worry, you guys, those video... I'm so sorry about that, you guys. I stutter sometimes. What I mean to say is, that unboxing video will be coming out soon. Since I did go to the Mattel shop where I actually picked up some of these Thomas items, hopefully very soon they will have them. I'm hoping that they will have the James, Henry, and the Storybook Thomas, which I will be reviewing for you guys as well. But don't worry, guys, that video is still coming. As for the Ruby Thomas, the unboxing time frame for that video will be late July, early August. So that video is still coming out. As for the new Trackmasters, I will try my very best to get some of the other characters, like James, Percy, and of course Flying Scotsman and Duck. So yeah, just filling you guys in with the other Trackmaster models as well. Plus, I do really want to get my hands on that Talking Thomas to compare it to the original interactive model from 2020 to 2022. Now, with that said, I do have a lot to say regarding the Thomas in this video. Now, with all those announcements out of the way, let's get into what you guys have all been waiting for. The unboxing and first look at the brand new for 2025 80th anniversary Classic Thomas. Now, I'm going to do my brief history on this model first before we do get into the packaging. Once I first heard that these new Trackmasters were announced during Christmas break of last year, not gonna lie, I was very excited. More excited than I ever have been. Because, mainly due to the All Engines Go stuff, that's why I didn't buy Thomas merch in stores for as long as I did. I'm being totally honest with you guys, and I do respect those who do like All Engines Go. But once I saw the image of the brand new Thomas and a random truck, I was very, very excited. I was like, yes! Trackmaster is back! So yeah, just a little brief history on that. But now, let's get into the unboxing of this model, shall we? But first things first, let's take a look at the packaging. Just like with Gordon in the previous video, the packaging on this Thomas is very, very nice. You have the barcode showcasing Thomas pulling a truck with the barcode, which is a nice touch. Classic Thomas. Well, I could see why they did title this Classic Thomas, because this is a nod to Thomas and the Trucks from Season 1 and also The Adventure Begins. You also have Thomas Classic in a different language, which is a very nice touch as well. You have the 80th anniversary logo, which is another very nice touch. It's also very crisp too. Just check that out, you guys. You have the iconic Thomas and Friends logo alongside Fisher Price. And then on this side of the box, you have the Thomas and Friends logo, the 80th anniversary logo, alongside with the nitrogen era side view of Thomas. I could understand why they use this image because it's a nice CGI model of Thomas. Makes me miss the CGI era. And then on this side of the box, you have motorized, along with motorized in a different language, which is a very nice touch. I don't have very much to say at the back of the box. It just has motorized in different languages, which is a nice touch. Alongside with Classic Thomas, also in different languages. Alongside with Mattel, Thomas and Friends on this side, and a ARC Productions image of Thomas on this side. Overall, the packaging itself is very, very nice. And as for how you could see the model, it's also very nicely done too. You have the two Troublesome trucks and Thomas himself. Now, with all that said and done, let's actually open this model up. Oh boy, they actually did a very good job packaging Thomas up here. Alright, let me take him carefully out of his packaging insert. Now, I didn't share this in the Gordon video, but I will do this now. On the battery instructions, it does show the Trackmaster 2.0 Thomas instead of the newer one, which I think is a nice touch. Gonna move that aside. Now, onto the model. Alright, I'm gonna be very, very careful getting Thomas out of the box because you do not want to damage the unit. Now, this is the reason why I mention this is because with most of my Thomas models, like Tomy, Lionel, Bachmann, including other model trains like the Polar Express, you have to be very careful opening up any form of models. This does also include model cars as well. Alright, so now we're going to be very careful, taking them out one by one. Ooh, Thomas actually feels a little lightweight. There's Thomas himself. We'll be taking a look at him first. And then, of course, we have the Troublesome trucks. Now, let's get into what you guys have all been waiting for first. Everyone's favorite #1 engine, Thomas. And I have to say, I am really impressed with this model. In fact, I actually think he's the best model in this new range, besides Percy and Duck. Even though I don't have those models, but I'll definitely try my best to get them. The details on this Thomas are incredible. I love how they did the side tanks. It's definitely a nod to Bachmann, if you ask me, because Bachmann on their Thomas models has this little gap here on their models, even though Lionel Trains doesn't, but that's okay. The side of the model is very nicely done. I absolutely love the amount of details they put into it, the model of Thomas. Even the little bit of, I believe that's steam, isn't it? Yeah. That little bit of steam right here is also very nicely done. I also love that face. It definitely reminds me of when Thomas said in The Adventure Begins, "Wake up, lazy bones, do some hard work for a change," when he was still in his green livery. But nonetheless, this is a very good face. This is a very, very good Thomas face. I also really like the white painted footplate and lamp and the front buffers being painted, which is a very, very nice touch. Another thing I have to mention as well, Thomas's pinstriping is also very nicely done. Even though his coal load is a little too high, still a decent touch. It's pretty much the same thing on this side of the model. And same thing with the window on this side. Now, just like with Gordon, there can't be a positive without a negative. my only criticisms when it comes to this model of Thomas is his whistles aren't painted, which is a huge letdown when other models, like the interactive Thomas, had his whistle a sticker. Yeah, that's a bit of a downgrade in my opinion. I also don't like too how the back buffers aren't painted, but the front are. With those two cons, plus also the coal load being a little too high, the three cons, that's still not gonna... With those three cons though aside, this is still a great model. I love how they did this Thomas. They did a really good job with this model. And the things that I like most about this Thomas, besides the front buffers and the painted footplate and the face, are the sides. This is a very good model of Thomas. Plus, I like the new side rods that they gave him, which is a nice touch. So with Thomas aside, let's take a look at the Troublesome trucks. Now, these new Troublesome trucks are very nicely done as well. They of course have the same face, which is alright. They also have loads of cargo, which are a nod to Thomas and the trucks, which is a nice touch. And I do like, though, the different coloring detail that they did for both, where they have like some form of dirt or grime on them, which is pretty nice. And also their faces are pretty nicely done as well. I firmly think these Troublesome trucks, alongside with the original Tomy ones, are both really good in their own way. But yeah, both these Troublesome trucks are very nice. Plus, for playability, you can take these loads out and you can put something else inside. Very nice touch indeed. Now, for the moment you guys have all been waiting for, comparing this Thomas to the interactive one and the Tomy one. Let's do the 1992 Tomy Thomas first. The Thomas you see here is actually my 7th Tomy Tomica World 1992 Thomas, because I restored this model a while back. So there are a lot of differences between the two models. You can tell that this Thomas has the iconic painted face, and also is a lot more quieter when he runs. And also he has a pretty big cab, mainly due to the motor size. And you can tell with the newer Thomas, he's a lot bigger, but also he has the CGI face, which is a very nice touch. Both models have the painted buffers. Well, mainly the Tomy one has the front and the back. And the newer one has the front only, even though the back ones aren't painted. But that's okay. Now onto the next one. The Talking Interactive Thomas from 2020 to 2022 versus the newer Thomas. And right away, just like with the Gordon, there are a lot of differences between the two. This Thomas is more based off of seasons 23 and 24, and when you turn him on, of course he talks.
Full steam ahead! Feels like fireboxes!
And you could also see...
Hello, Percy!
Sorry about that, you guys. Just wanted to show that feature off. But yes, this Thomas interacts with other characters like Percy, Gordon, James, etc. And also he has this interactive lamp whenever he's in motion on the tracks. As good as this model is, though, he does have no painted buffers, something that the new Thomas model does have. Well, anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing and first look at the brand new for 2025 Trackmaster, Thomas, and the Troublesome trucks. This has been the Real Train Productions 2025. Signing off. I hope you guys all have a great day. Bye-bye.